This is going to be the best thing y'all make all week. What's going on, y'all? Today we are about to whip up one of the best fried fish sandwiches you have ever had. It's going to come together real quick, real easy. There are three main parts to a good fried fish sandwiches. That's going to be the bread, the sauce, and the fish. For the bread, we got brioche buns. I feel like these are the best for fish sandwiches. Then for our sauce, we're just going to make a homemade tartar sauce. And then for our fish, we have some beautiful amberjack. This is fresh fish. We just caught this yesterday out in the Gulf of Mexico, so this is going to be awesome. This recipe is good for any white meat fish. If you got catfish, if you got whatever you got, right, as long as it's a white meat fish and not something like a tuna or a salmon, something like that would not go. The first thing we're going to do is take our bread. I'm going to use some, can't believe it's not butter. Y'all can use actual butter if you got it, if you want to, whatever. This is what I got. It's quick, it's easy, and that's what we're all about here. So I'm just going to spray my bread down, lube it up. We're just going to throw our bread on the Camp Chef right here. You can pop it in the oven, toaster, whatever you got. The goal here is to toast that bun. The next thing we're going to do is go ahead and start whipping up our sauce. Got us a bowl right here. For the base, we're going to be using some mayonnaise. Y'all, we ain't making no measurements here. We're just throwing something down. All right, we got mayo. A couple of shots of Worcestershire sauce. Something like that. Then I have some dill pickle that I have already chopped up. Gave it a little rough chop right there. Put a little bit of dill pickle in there. Then we're going in with some dried dill. Put, I don't know, maybe a teaspoon in there of that. Then lastly, hit it with a couple shots of salt, a little bit of pepper, and we mix. All right, after we mix, we're gonna take a quick taste. Tastes like a good tartar sauce to me. Fresh, awesome, ready to go. Now for the important part, our fish. All we're gonna do, we're gonna start off, we have 50-50 cornmeal and white flour. So, you know, probably about half a cup of each right there. And then I have 2 beaten eggs for an egg wash. And then we have a good seafood blend right here. Y'all, this is all about simple. Sure, you can mix up your own seasoning, make your own seafood seasoning, but why mess up something that's already gonna end up being cheaper, easier, and taste just as good? So I love Kinder's, the seafood blend, so that's what I'm using here. To my flour and cornmeal, I wanna make sure that I season that really, really good with that seafood blend. Just like that. And then as well as that, I'm also going to take each fish fillet and I'm going to season both sides of my fish. From there we go. Use that fish to stir up that seasoning a little bit. There we go. From there, we're just going to make sure that we get that fish fully covered. Drop it in our egg wash. From the egg wash back to the flour cornmeal seasoning. Make sure it's covered real good. And if you like a thicker crust, you can repeat this step one more time, but that's going to be just right for me. So I'm going to go ahead and dredge all my fish and get ready to put it in the pan. All right, y'all, we got our beautiful fish covered up right here, coated. We got some vegetable oil that's running about 350, 375, somewhere in between there. We're gonna go ahead and drop this fish in. We're gonna let it go until it turns golden brown. Fish is looking pretty good right here. Just gonna give it one good flip. All right, I got a plate with some paper towels right here so we can try to absorb some of the grease off of this fish. But it is definitely ready to come off right here. All right, check it out. We are ready to build our sandwich. We got our toasted buns, our tartar sauce, fried fish, and we have some arugula, some tomato. Let's go ahead and build this thing, give it a taste test, see how we did. So we're just gonna go ahead and take some of this tartar sauce right here, spread it on the bottom, and you know we got to put some on the top. Just like that. Yum, yum, get you some. That's what Dano says anyways. All right, from there, we're gonna go a little bit of arugula on top. I dropped my tomato, son of a gun. Oh well, we got this one. Some tomato. And then we're gonna take us a nice piece of fish right there, put there, smash it together, and we're ready. A moment of truth. There it is. Look at that awesome looking sandwich, y'all. I don't think there's many things out there that are better than a doggone fried fish sandwich. That is absolutely killer. Y'all, go out there, catch you some fish, buy you some fish, whatever. Make this sandwich and let me know in the comments if it's something that you'll make again. What do you think of the recipe? Whatever. Just like the video, comment with any questions, subscribe if you haven't already. And we will see y'all at the next meal. I'm about to shove this thing down.